Guys, that's how I messed up today. I messed up on Twitter. They dragged me. They drag. Ah! Today was my day. Today was my day. Today was my day. Today was Akah's day. Akah messed up on Twitter. They gave him the fire. Today was Akah's day. Worst of all, people had my time. You know this quarantine period? Everybody has time. Hey, I will narrate all this and more for you today. Welcome to my channel. This is Akah Bants. Welcome back. Before we go straight into what happened, my mess up story, I mean, if I'm able to dish out other people's hot gist, I should be able to dish out my own too. So yeah. Before we go straight into that, guys, if you're new on my channel, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that follow button. Subscribe, share this video, and don't share this video. Don't share this video, please. I use God to beg you because it's going to be too much for me. Thanks. Let's start from the top. So basically, my sleep cycle has been warped. Like, I sleep in the morning and I'm awake all night. I think it was after 6 a.m. I went on Twitter, just wanted to check Twitter before I sleep. Then I saw a tweet from NCDC. And the tweet goes thus: 86 new cases of COVID-19 have been reported. 70 in Lagos, 7 in FCT, blah, blah, blah. All I saw was 86 new cases today. I started hyperventilating. I was just like, what is happening? What is happening? Why are we having new cases? Where is it coming from? Basically, I've been locked up in the house for a month, guys. A full month. Haven't stepped out. I don't know what's happening out there. I'm adhering to the social distancing rule. I'm adhering to quarantine rules. And I just felt the whole of Nigeria is doing the same. I don't know. I just felt like generally a lot of people are inside locked doors. I've seen stories of people being attacked by the police or whatever, telling them to stay indoors. So I just felt, yeah, a lot of Nigerians are in. So I was like, what's the problem? And I just got emotional. I panicked. I started getting scared. I was just like, And I was like, who do we blame? What's the cause of all this? Chinese. Toy. That was what happened. I was just like, first of all, I want to blame somebody. I want to blame the Chinese. And I did. And it was the wrong move to make. Obviously, I went out and tweeted emotionally. I didn't even think of it. I just went, since the Chinese doctors came, the numbers started soaring. NCDC, wake up, god damn it. In hindsight, I should have deleted that tweet immediately. I was told, some girl reached out to me and was like, I can delete this tweet now. And I was like, no. I can be stubborn sometimes.
Very fool.
Yep, sometimes I can be hard-headed. I will not hear words. But as of now, I haven't slept in a while. So I was already getting sleepy. And in my mind, I was just like, it's not going to be a big of a deal. Nobody sees my tweets. Twitter for me sometimes is just where I go through my crazy thoughts and it's out and over. Sometimes I don't even put much thought into it. From today, I've learned my lesson. And then a couple of people started tweeting and all of that. And before I slept, I was just like, look, my tweet isn't literal. The doctors aren't the reason why the numbers are up. True. But the tweet above is just an expression of my distrust, of the distrust I have for the Chinese government. In my mind, they are at fault for everything. I put out that tweet. And then my friend FK puts out her tweet. And she's like, lol. Akah, why this? I'm sure she's just like, Akah, hey, you? There is literally no basis for this tweet. It's unnecessarily discriminatory. At this point, I was just like, what's discriminatory? We have 86 new cases. People are locked up inside their house. And you are saying rubbish. And I was like, please, I don't trust China now. I do not apologize for that. The virus was genetically modified. Facts. It was modified by man. Facts. It escaped in China. Facts. China trying to pin it on Africans. Facts. We don't need them. Facts. Our government just lost handouts and aid. 2 more replies. I didn't see that. K10 comes out and is like, Akah, the numbers are up because our testing capacity is up. Like there is a straight line correlation between both. You no suppose go down this route at all, at all. I didn't see that tweet till I got up. But before I slept, Banky W put out his own tweet. The numbers started soaring because we have drastically ramped up the numbers of tests we are doing every day, bro. The true numbers were always much worse than what we knew. We were just under testing and under reporting because of a lack of testing capacity. I saw that. And I responded and I was like, Of course, voice of reason. I reasoned with it, made sense. I was like, that one day too. But at the same time too, we still don't need like we don't need the Chinese too. But at this point, I was just like, you know what? It's all good. Cool. It's not that harmful. I was just like, let me go to sleep. I went. No. Some chick tweeted at me and she was like, guy, take this tweet down. Don't say this. And I was like, nope. And I just went to sleep. Because I was just like, why should I take it down? I woke up. All the missed calls, messages, and I was just like, what is happening? And immediately I just like, damn. The tweet has gone viral. So I saw my call. I called one of my friends who called me back, and she was like, Akah, you're tweeting. I said, Akah, you're trending. Akah, you're trending. And I was like, calm down. What is it? And she was just like, what you put out today? Why did you put that out? I was like, I don't mean no harm. Like, calm down. It's not that serious. She was like, it's not that serious, but people are taking it that seriously. Like, you sound racist. And I was like, no, I don't. She was like, you do. And you need to put out a statement. And I was like, at this point, she was like, I was just like, shit. My wife is going to wake up any moment from now. She's going to see it. I'm going to get a whooping in the ass today. I'm going to get spanked on the ass. I was just like, oh no, what is happening? I don't want to trend. I don't want to trend for reasons like this. God will help me. Jehovah, I didn't mean it like that. What are people saying? Apparently, I called another my friend and he was like, yo guy, I just want to check out if you're okay. Are you cool? Is everything all right? Are you okay? I was like, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm staying away from the internet. He was like, okay, all right, it's fine. Got you, bro. And my strategy was just to stay away from the internet. But I mean, everybody kept calling and reaching out to me. Yo, Akah is bad. Instablog Niger has carried it. Immediately I heard Instablog.
You be bastard already, all of us know.
I knew that case closed. They're going to send their compatriots to Twitter. And those ones, they don't drag with respect. They will shower you with insults. So I knew that, okay, yeah, I've gassed. At this point, I was just like, my friend had already told me before. She even DM'd me. FK called, DM'd me and was like, Akah, take down this tweet. I was like, no, everybody's already seen it. So, what? Stubbornness. I didn't hear word. But by the time they told me Insta blog, I was like, I actually did not believe that I was trending. But 3 people called me and were like, Akah, you're trending. I was flipping out again. Panic mode. I was just like, Pastor, please pray for me. I was this close to going to quote Psalm 44 on Twitter. Lord, my enemies have encamped around me. Save me, Lord. Hey, let's read out some of the tweets that people used to enter me. So basically, let me look for what Instablog Niger decided to put out. The caption of Instablog is actually the worst. Singer Banky W makes a swift attempt to cure actor Akah Nani of his acute ignorance. I was just like, wow. I didn't look at the comments. I stayed away from it and I was just like, God, help me. Hey, let's read some of the tweets. Aisha came and she was like, another celebrity detected. Lucifer said, Nigerians like starting and spreading useless conspiracies. Aisha was like, no mind them. Lucifer said, he don't comment the Mumu tweets. She was like, yes. Why won't he remove it? Did he think twice before he put the tweet? No. Banky W's tweet. When he put out the tweet, about us, the issue is just us having the capacity to put out more tests. People responded, they were like, you're right, we need to quickly ramp up our capacity to test, then take it up from there. With the Nigerian way of doing things, I am so not optimistic. I wish Abo can cure this thing. Henry Okelwe says the testing capacity has already been ramped up. We can now do more than 42,000 tests in a month. Kenny G Babe says, see sense. God bless you, Banky. Meaning, I'm not too sure of that Akah Nani sense. I'm not too sure of that Akah sense. But Banky, you have sense. Lagos Machine says, the same doctors that are still in isolation, the same doctors that have not started working, Akah says because of them, that there is an increase. Tall John gave me a celebrity I stand. Okay, Tall John talked about the Banky W suite. A celebrity I stand. God bless you for burying his foolishness. Shapao says, real celebrity. Hey God, does it mean that I'm fake? So Banky's tweet, just gave birth to more people giving more critical reviews and saying, no, I think both of you are wrong, or both of you are right and wrong, or oh, Banky, you're right. But when FK sent me, some message, some guy, she responded, I was like, Lord, Akah, why this? There's literally no basis for this tweet. It's unnecessarily discriminatory. Let me take it again. FK was like, LOL, Akah, why this? There is literally no basis for this tweet. It's unnecessarily discriminatory. JJ Omojua says, this 1 + 1 equals F4 rice. This 1 + 1 equals F4 is embarrassing. Every sane person distrusts the Chinese, but this tweet casts aspersions on the good folks at NCTC, the health workers, and others on the front lines in Nigeria. I see you've been insisting on not deleting it. That's worse than the tweet itself, because actually, FK had already told me, yo, Akah, no, and I was like, I am on delete the tweet. I don't trust the Chinese government. I do not trust them because it was man-made, and I'll just say I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. So this guy is like, everybody doesn't trust them, but this tweet actually casts the NCDC and health workers in bad light, which was never my intention. Never my intention. I'm just like, yo guys, let's try and solve this on our own. But Uncle Pamilemi says, Akah, this tweet is a no for me. I know, Pamilemi. I know. It is a no for me too. I don't stand by it. Or what, and I don't stand by it and what it actually seems to be. I sounded racist. My God. Maestro responded to him. I was like, I don't trust China, bro. Brother man says, it's a lie. We weren't testing that much before now. Engineer Lamy says, think about it again. Renegade says, still a no. His handle makes so much sense now. That's Mazi common sense. His handle makes so much sense now. I mean, what he's saying is that Akah Bants is just banter. IY says second dead because they were on isolation. Hey. And still there, they have not even started work yet. Brother D. Patrick says, but it's not a lie. These Chinese people, we don't trust them now. Eh? Odogu says the numbers of both recoveries and new cases soon come. Tell him, because when the whole thing will start, he will deactivate his account. Hey, it's be like say Cheat Piero wanted to come for me and make me to just delete my Twitter account. Dot to the tune says capital N-O. So everybody here is just like, most of the people here are just like, I refuse this your tweets. Tijani said, the Chinese doctors are still in isolation now. Abdul now came. Ishaka says, this tweet looks like those IPOB propaganda tweets. Twinkle Maya was like, nah. It is only the tweet of one with a limited thought process. With more testing being done, non-100% contact tracing, perceived stigmatization, disobedient citizens numbers are expected to rise even further before the curve begins to flatten. Abdul now says, that's exactly my point. What kind of reasoning process did he deploy? Check out the tweet of Obi Musu and you will understand my response. No, Abdul, no. What you're trying to say is, you're trying to say that all Igbo people think this way. And you're now trying to make it that it's IPOB people that will talk like this. You're tribalistic. We sound the same now. Sinwise always says, bless you, sir. Pro-Trump IPOB activists, radios without battery. Abdul says, bless you too, boss. Guy says he's an actor anyway. Donato says, you that you are accusing somebody of being IPOB propagandist. You uncle, because your life is also propaganda. Anya Gezi said, do we reach like that? You could not make your point without dragging. At least IPOB is better than Boko Haram. Be guided. Because now we're not sure where you are. Maybe you are even funding them. Maybe you are even part of the brothers of these Boko Haram people. Somebody's daughter, people were pissed off at this Ishaku. People came and were like, must you be obviously stupid? Why are you dragging IPOB and this now into this matter with Akah? Agbaran Wine just came out and put a photo. Always receives the urge to shalaye. Lami Akpejoye sent a tweet and she was like, take this down before you regret it. Oh my God. And I promise you guys, she sent me this tweet early in the morning, like almost immediately after I had put out that tweet. I saw her tweet and I did not listen. Whew. I should have taken that tweet down. it's not worth it. I didn't mean it like that in the way it came out. Do you understand, guys? But hey, it happened. Moterayo says, this tweet is very irresponsible. You should know and do better. Arebu Sandy says, what about the number of deaths? Is it because of testing too? I just want to know. I just want to know. Oh my God, somebody said, damn man, you're on some conspiracy coke. Woo! I mean, when I was on that tweet rant about fact, Carl was just like, WTF. Where did you get all these facts, bro? Yusuf Ibrahim came and was like, source of your facts? Crisis is the only test of intelligence. In crisis, irrationality, paranoid, stupidity, panic, head mentality, hallucinations, heresy are common disorders. Jack Saishi says, do you know if you say facts 5 times about China to the mirror, Donald Trump will appear and shake you? Okay, let me read this to you again. Did you know if you say facts 5 times about China to the mirror, Donald Trump will appear and shake your hand? Ace retweeted, I was like, underrated tweet, 100%. Wow. I am Stan says, I don't rate people in this Nigeria because they can embarrass you anytime. It's sweet to say. Doesn't mean you should actually say it. Say it to your mirror and laugh 100 times. Don't just share it here. Ibrahim says, yes, I believe you. Nothing to see here, just vibes. I do agree. There are definitely some things I shouldn't have, there are definitely some things people shouldn't say. I shouldn't have said this. I thought about it. It was a thought that came in panic mode. And I validated that thought by putting the tweet out, which is not a representation of my general view of life, of human beings, and the way I look at other races. At the point I'm learning, I made a mistake, and today was my day. Femi Benson, what looks good from afar can be quite far from being good when you view from a much closer range. These people aren't as informed as we assume sometimes. It will shock you. I've learned not to equate limelight to brain. No. Triple S Omo Jesus says, probably just Bants. Oh God. Lofty says, the Bants in your handle just explains this tweet. Wow. I think one thing that also is a bit crazy about this is people maybe think that I put out this tweet for the Bants. I put out this tweet knowing that it may cause chaos, and then I'll feed on it. No, guys, please. If I want anything, if I want to trend, it's not this kind of thing that I want to trend on. To be honest, there is not what I bargained for. There is not what I bargained for. Let me read some of the headlines. Singer Banky W cultivate immediate attempt to rehabilitate actor. Akah Nani of his severe ignorance. Akah Nani blames Chinese doctors for increased cases. Johnson AE says, you are stupid as Aleche know the character you portrayed in Ajoche. The casting of the drama was well done. Captain Kule Shobo responded, Mayday, 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 Akah has been made. Let me read the tweets that I put out. I mean, after a while, a couple of people intervened on me, aunties, uncles, people I respect. And let me just read what my apology, what my response to all of this was. Man, I just woke up to all the tweets and calls. That was a hot take on hot. Okay, let me try to clear this. I am worried sick about the increasing numbers. Every day it goes up, and with the recent numbers I panicked. And with the recent numbers I panicked. I have a heart for my country and my people. I got a bit dramatic with my tweet and I misspoke. I didn't think it through. It was motivated by fear. I've been home for a month and haven't stepped out, and I have no clue what's going on outside. To then see today's photos of the traffic jam on 3rd Mainland Bridge just has been shock. Nigerians, please stay home. Please let's all persevere. I know it's hard. Please. Government also has to try and reach the poor and desperate amongst us by truly providing the stimulus package to our people and more test kits. I hope we all get past this soon. I said it hours ago that the Chinese doctors are not the reason why the numbers are up, and I don't blame them for the increase. Again, I was emotional and made an offensive statement. We need all the help we can get. God help us all. Wow. What do I gotta say about all this? Today, I gotta say I've learned a huge big lesson about not rushing to tweet anything that I feel or any thought that comes into my head or panic. People who know me know that I can be dramatic sometimes, and man, it just went out of hand. I put out that tweet, I refused to take it down in time, and it blew up. I had no intention of it was not intentional. I didn't want this to blow up. I didn't think it would. I do not in any way stand for racism. I'm not racist. I made a mistake. And guys, hey, I'm human. I mean, even your Akah can make a mistake. Akah can say something wrong. But yeah, I've always been against cancel culture. I've always been against people expressing their distaste or disagreement with something while being insulting and toxic. I certainly stayed away a lot from all the toxic tweets and messages people were putting out there, because I was just like, I don't want anything to get to me emotionally and dampen me. But to be honest, I just saw some things in a different perspective. I can't afford to say stuff like this, because sometimes I do forget that what I say matters. I just think that, oh, I'm a random dude, I'm Akah, no qualms, I'll do what I want to do. But this is a huge lesson for me. And at the same time, I'm just thankful for my wife, man, because I expected to get some ass whooping. Hey, I was afraid of how she was going to take it, but thankfully she took it well. She was just like, it's okay. We prayed, she hugged me, she made me good food, I ate, and she was just like, calm down, take it easy, it's going to be okay. Delete the tweet. I wasn't going to delete it because I'm always a firm believer in owning your mistakes. I am a human being, I make mistakes, and let the mistake be out there. I'm refuting it and saying it's not me, it's not right, but let's choose, get past this. But she was like, no, that's not the way social media works. Okay, hear me, bro. Love, delete it. And I did. And yeah, I'm just I'm going to stay home and hope that this passes away, because I'm tired of the dragging. I'm tired. Guys, I'm tired. Please make sure that you actually subscribe to my channel. I messed up and Twitter is still dragging me. Guys, I hope that we have something else to talk about the next time. Bye-bye.